Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Patko Mafani Conversations on YouTube. Welcome to Patko Mafani Reflections on Facebook. We welcome you wherever you are this evening, and what a pleasure to have you on this unique and first episode of the Business Talk, particularly the Solar Group Launch Talks. Okay, and ndithanda ke ukuthi ndinamkele ke apho nikhoyo kwezo ndawo ngendawo enibukeleni kuzo kwezi platforms zethu, iPatco Mafani Reflections ku-Facebook, ndawonye nePatco Mafani Conversations apha ku-YouTube. It's a Thursday evening, and this is the 26th of June 2025. It is a date that precedes big days in Johannesburg, particularly Ekurhuleni, in a venue called Emperor's Palace, because history is going to be made when in South Africa, a company of modern technologies and a company that brings about technologies that will migrate, South Africa to green energy, abantu sebeqalile ukuzibona mhlambi i-electric vehicles. Abanye bayaqonda uba zintoni na ezinye ebezikade zihamba ngediesel nepetrol kodwa esizakwazi ukuba sibe ne-access kuzo kuba zizawube zihamba ngombane. Nambane lowo somehow uzawube utyhalwa isola mfondini, amachule kooRussia nooChina phaya akwaziyo ukudibanisa where i-energy esuka elangeni iconvertwe yenze izinto into yokokuba zikwazi ukuhamba. Well, we welcome you, and I'm not alone in the studio. I'm with Sivuyile Mchemla. He is Mr. Solar Group South Africa. He is the one that brings Solar Group to South Africa. And I'm also with Babalwa Peter. And Babalwa is one of those people that are already from Russia, because she has been there and she will tell us about her experiences when she visited Russia. Well, mhlambi manditsho nje ndithi kuqala Radebe ndingathanda into yokokuba ubulise sendini-introducile. People are seeing you on Facebook, people are seeing you on YouTube, okay, on both platforms. They want to know about Solar Group. And Radebe, because wenake nguwe udadu Solar Group apha South Africa, nguwe osiphathela le opportunity yento yokokuba sibe kanti eSouth Africa sizawukwazi nathi ukuba sizibone izinto senzeka, singoneli nje ukuzibona senzeka, but that we partake and that we participate and that we are or we are part of the new technology revolution in South Africa. Good evening, Radebe, Mr. Mchemla.
Thank you, Butiza. Thank you, Umedem Babalwa, Peter. Thank you to the listeners globally in the global village. I greet you all. My name is Sivuyile Mchemla, all the way from Manaba, that is in KwaZulu-Natal. That is the only province with a name and a surname, Brother Patko. Ngiyababulisa bonke abamameli bendaba ezimnandi, as Brother Patko has said. I thank you, Brother Patko. I am coming back to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Radebe Upungane Umtemkhulu. And Umachonyanege is here with us in the studio, in our virtual studios, Ubabalwa Kapita. Yena ke sithe samnika negama lokuba nguNomarashiya ngoba nguye apha e-studio. Mna ndikayi eRussia kwa-Solar Group, kodwa yena selevela phaya. Molo wethu sis Nomarashiya, please greet the viewers this evening.
Oh, thank you so much, Patko. Thank you so much, and good afternoon, and good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching from this evening and this afternoon. Sanbulisa nonke, and we thank you so much that you have joined us tonight. We are looking forward to this session with Uputbatko and hoping that everything is going to go well. Thank you so much, Puti.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And we'd love to welcome those that are watching us. I see Balise Oliphant is acknowledging that she has joined City Ndini Mamele. Maybe, Khadebe, let me start with you. Who is Solar Group and why is it important for South Africans to know about this company? We know that South Africa is in a relationship with countries like Brazil, Russia, India, China, and that makes, the BRICS environment. And right there, and then you come saying, well, South Africans, there's already an opportunity that you know about Solar Group. Who is Solar Group and what does the company do?
I thank you, Budpatko. I thank you, Budpatko. Budpatko, if you go back in history, remember COP17 in Durban, where all the global village gathered in Durban for COP17. Solar Group is a solution to pollution. And let's look at the ocean economy. Let's look at the land economy. Let's look at the atmospheric economy. Solar Group is a company from Russia working in collaboration with Sovelmesh, their brainchild, working together with AS and PP in China, working together with Aeronova in Russia. You have talked about BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Brother Patko, if we look at the ocean, Solar Group through Sovelmesh. Sovelmesh is a brainchild of Solar Group. It's a design and engineering department, cutting edge technology of the future. They are coming up with motors for electric boats, solar powered boats. We are a solution to the environment, eco-friendly environment over the ocean. We're not talking about motors that are utilizing fuel, no spillage, no dying of aquatic plants and aquatic animals. As I've said, we are a solution to pollution. Coming on land, everything on land that is utilizing wheels, starting from the person who's utilizing a wheelchair. We will be having an electric wheelchair due to innovation from Sovelmesh. We're talking about electric motorbicycle, electric vehicles, EVs, of which they are popular currently. You can go at Margate VW. They have a BYD, I suspect so, made from China. And then, Madam Noma Russia is from Novinky, a village in Russia where she saw a prototype of an electric aeroplane designed by the Russians, which is eco-friendly, no noise pollution, no air pollution. It is scalable. I don't want to say more, Brother Patko. I want Unoma Russia to add fuel to the fire. I thank you, Brother Patko.
Well, thank you so much for outlining and unpacking who Solar Group is. And I think, Babalwa, we're going to bring you in Machonyane, we're going to bring you in, Noma Russia, to say, Lama Russia, ubuyo wabona, uspatele wona, ufike paya wabona ntoni. What is it that made you feel like, wow, you know what? South Africans, they got to see, they got to know about Solar Group and its sister companies.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Putbatko. I'm firstly going to start with the mind change to South Africans, to Africa as a whole. Change is coming, and change is just not waiting for anyone to be ready. Everything changes every day. So what we have experienced by going to Russia was just amazing. It was on another level. When we went first on the second day, we arrived on Monday. On Tuesday, when we went to the first plant, which is called the Sovel Mesh, where the design and engineering department is, we got in there, we got a warm welcome. They started showing us from the scratch when the first investors came in 2017, where they started building the machines that they have that are creating their tools, the tools they work with. They do not order them from any other country. They create them, they manufacture them for them to be able to do these electrical motors. We moved on. They showed us the cooling room. They showed us their heating rooms where they then have to also the water tanks they're using specialized water. They do not use normal water. They do not have taps that are coming out or pipes coming in and out of waters from the taps. They have specialized water that they use for the material they are using within the design and engineering company. The authenticity, them being so open and transparent, showing us every little detail, that really moved me, sir. That moved me to another level. I was passionate about this company before we went to Russia because I joined last year, July, and I've been running it on my pace. But now I am driven. I am fully in seeing where the money of the people is going, having a tangible proof of what is happening, because that is something tangible that we saw there. You can now be open and say, I am willing to bring in people into this. I am willing to go and invite people to come into Solar Group because of what I have seen. And I think moving forward, we will then be getting more and more information, because I think now that they've come here, they will be also having a showroom where people will see the prototypes that we saw when we were in Russia. Thank you so
Wow.
much. But
Wow. Yeah, yeah, I like that. We're going to keep on talking about it, and I'm going to go back to you, Khadebe, because then Ubabalwa also talks about when she became part of Solar Group. And when you were talking earlier on, you you mentioned the fact that when you speak about Solar Group, you say we. And I think that if this is a company that's based in Russia, a somebody that is watching the show tonight might be interested to know, how do you associate yourself? How do you say we? How do you become part of it? You know, being a company that is in Russia, therefore, and how do you say we when you talk about it? And here's Babala also saying we went there, and I became part of it, last year and all of that. Just talk us through about how South Africans become part of this big movement, this big revolution, just like that.
I thank you, Brother Patko, and the listeners one more time. Brother Patko, Sivuile learned at school about labeling a locust. Sivuile learned about labeling a plant. And now, in modus operandi, the art of doing things in Russia and China, you are put into perspective that you are going to be productive. They need someone who is going to be productive. And again, the way they are doing things, the modus operandi that I talked about, how you can change an ordinary person into an extraordinary person by not utilizing thousands of rands, but by utilizing 500 rands. It's only 500 rands that I've paid, and I've showcased this opportunity to many people who are thinking the same without utilizing 10,000s, 20,000s, and whatever you. You have seen the way they are doing crowdfunding. The Stockfell that we know, our brothers and sisters know is Stockfell, but they are enveloping that we are utilizing, Brother Patko. We work as a team. They are showcasing the power of working as a team, whereby they say, you as a particular body, find a way where you pull together a finance and do something that can change the world for the best. They envelop everyone in what they are doing. They are showcasing the power of the people globally, so not isolating or breaking communities into small chunks, how we can work as a unified force. That is what Solar Group, I've learned from Solar Group, the global village coming together.
You've just mentioned now a concept called crowdfunding. I want you to elaborate on this concept called crowdfunding and how it can benefit ordinary South Africans, particularly short term, medium term, and long term. Please just unpack the crowdfunding concept.
I thank you, Brother Patko. Brother Patko, from something that you have passion in it, football. We take football as an association. Let's make an example. FNB is full into capacity. Two giants in South Africa are playing. The Football Association is making money through crowdfunding, meaning it is the crowd that is injecting funds to the PSL, Professional Soccer League, let's say, not NSL, Professional Soccer League. Yeah. Schools that pay school fees, they are doing a crowdfunding because each and every student is paying, and they are doing a crowdfunding. Looking at the churches, they are doing a crowdfunding. Institutions that we are in, they are all surviving because of crowdfunding. I can mention a lot of institutions. All financial institutions, they are collecting funds from the people. That is crowdfunding. It's a concept that is regulated, that is operating in the global village. I thank you.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. What are the Solar Group timelines in terms of perhaps rolling out and also having a production plant and production plants in South Africa, in the rest of the other parts of the world apart from Russia? What sort of timelines are we looking into? and whether or not, people that are interested in electric vehicles could also discover that within a particular, set time, they will be manufactured in South Africa through Solar Group. Yes, they are there. People can see them on the road. Yes, there are not many. There's still a few electric vehicles, but maybe there's a particular time insofar as the projects timelines when people will say electric vehicles, electric boats, airships are now a thing of our existence. I'm throwing this
I don't know
question,
whether
I'm
you
throwing this question to both of you. I don't know if maybe Babalwa can take it, or you may take it. It's fine.
ladies first, Brother Patko. Thank you.
No, Marashia.
Thank you so much, Buti. There's a plan. Solar Group is a company that plans. They plan. They have long-term, short-term, and plans zabo. They come into a form of what is now happening in South Africa. We have just come together from last year. Yes, there have been investors from before 2024. For what we are speaking on right now, it can happen next year if anyone is ready to buy in and say, I want to have this in South Africa. As we are doing the crowdfunding, we are looking for big investors. If we were to get a big investor today, someone who says, I want this plant to be in South Africa, that is something that can happen instantly. So anytime Solar Group is ready.
Wow. Okay. Khadebe, you wanted to add something on the planned timelines? Whether in South Africa or in Russia or anywhere else in the world, when do we begin to say these are the projects of Solar Group, and that time they are fully operational?
I thank you, Brother Patko. Brother Patko, Usola Group is showcasing in India. They are there. The footprint is there. They are showcasing in China, as we have our AS and PP in China, where in manufacturing is taking place for household appliances, and Usoval Mesh now is waiting for a certification. They've completed that building within a short space of time. They started it in 2021, they completed in 2024. Now they are waiting for a certification whereby everything is done according to the book. And now there's going to be a serial production. There's going to be a serial production in the company to be going to be whereby it's not going to be long, where our partners, some of whom started in 2017, as Madam Babalwa has alluded, they are going to get their shares next year. And Brother Patko, the way Usola Group is doing this, he is opening up in multi-level marketing to those who are interested. You are not forced and bound to do it, but it's a short-term way of generating more wealth from the company, whereby in multi-level marketing is working for those who are keen and willing to showcase about this project in the global village. That is another opportunity that is opened for each and every one. I thank you.
Wow. So that means essentially, even before then Solar Group um, gets to roll out a plant in South Africa, one would be able to make a living, make an income through introducing others to the crowd investment. Okay, we nearly lost Babala, but she's back in studio. Yeah, welcome back, Babala. That's amazing. Now, in the next 2 minutes that we have, because our broadcast, we had technical glitches at the beginning, and now we're going to be working towards wrapping it up. In the next 2 minutes that we have, how do people that want to know more about you become part of the journey? That's important for me. Is there a Facebook page? Is there a number where they could reach you to know more about the opportunities?
Hey, thank you, Brother Patko. Brother Patko, on Monday at 7 o'clock, 7 to 8, I'm doing a Zoom meeting with Madam Babalwa. Every Saturday, because we're doing back-to-back Saturday and Sunday, we do offline in various towns and cities. People are free to navigate through phone numbers. They can get our phone numbers and call us. We are there to build a solar group throughout the global village. We do a conference call through WhatsApp and other means to touch base with those people who are interested. I will give over to Madam Babalwa. Thank you, Brother Patko.
Okay, babes. You were muted. Okay, go ahead. How do people get hold of you when they when they when somebody, Babalwa, how do people get hold of you when they want to know more about the buying of shares in Solar Group, the investment opportunities in Solar Group? Okay, I think her line has frozen. Okay, so you were saying on Monday morning, how do they get there? Do you mind if we give them a number, Sivuyele, so that people know exactly where they would get you?
Thank you so much, Brother Patko. My number is 084 or +27 84 960 960. I repeat.
Thank you so much.
37. So okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Now we have a delayed response on Babala's line, and you were giving the number. And Khadebe was giving the number. You were saying the number is 0849. Let's write it with the international code. It's +27 84 960 and then
3737, Brother Patko.
3737, and that's the number. You're going to see it on the screen right away. You're going to see it on the screen right away. Okay, there's the number there. Okay, 0849603737. Okay, let's give Babala a chance. She wanted to say something. Babes, can you hear me? Over to you. Okay, we do have a slight problem with...
loud and clear.
Okay, lovely. Okay.
Ooh, I can hear you, Putbatko, loud and clear.
Okay, you wanted to say something as we wrap up. Okay. No. We definitely have a problem in that line. We definitely have a problem in that line. Okay. So Monday mornings, and anybody that wants to know further, they can touch you. And if you're watching on Facebook, you can also inbox me on Pat Komafani Reflections, leave a message there. And it always happens on Monday mornings. I think even these conversations, Khadebe, from time to time, we will find a way that maybe Ngama Thursdays we have these kind of conversations broadcast on YouTube and Facebook. We'll see if we can link them to our TikTok page as well. Khadebe, for today, thank you so much. You have introduced on our channels the Pat Komafani Reflections channel on Facebook and the Pat Komafani Conversations channel on YouTube, a new subject, and we are surely excited about it. You will be hearing a lot from me, my friends, my family, my business friends, and people that will want to know more. Thank you so much, Khadebe.
Thank you so much, Budpatko. I don't know whether I can rap with this one, Budpatko.
Yeah.
Poverty is a thesis. Unemployment is a thesis. Solar Group is an antithesis. They are there to fight against the thesis in order to produce a synthesis. I'm calling upon the youth to be part of Solar Group. Let them come and see a game changer in their lives. I thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. Well. People that are in Gauteng are invited to come to Empress Palace on Saturday morning. They will start registration from 9 in the morning, and the program will go the whole day, and they will know more about Solar Group. Do you still have seats at Empress Palace? Have you still got seats for Saturday, the 28th of June?
Yes, there are seats, Budpatko, and there's $70 giveaway. $70 giveaway, Brother Patko. Watch the space. Solar Group in the 18 area.
Solar Group in the 18 area. Well, that's how we come to the end of the show today. We promise you we're going to bring them more, and probably every Thursday will come to you at 5 p.m. So tell your friends to tell others that it will be happening right here on this platform every Thursday. From me, myself, and I, Pat Komafani Ubutiza, Solar Group Omcha, Funugucho City. Cheerio, bye-bye. All right, the program has come to the end. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Khadebe. Elaine ka babes is sobulisile but and thank you so much. I think we will structure something on Thursdays 5 p.m. so that you see the more it's structured, the more people will get attracted to it. When we have a definite slot, when we have a definite slot. Thank you so much. All right, you may leave studio. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.